All right, everyone, here we go from inside the Bourne High School Gymnasium here in Bourne, Massachusetts. We welcome you to our coverage of Canalmen Volleyball on Bourne Community TV Channel 6 and 8 and on the Bourne Community TV YouTube page. We're back in the Elite Eight as your one-seeded Bourne Canalmen hosts the 8th-seeded Ursuline Academy Bears. Bourne currently stands 18 wins, 3 defeats. Ursuline Academy 15 wins and 7 losses. We thank you for joining us. Keegan Hambla on commentary. Dan Vinciguerra is running the camera. Got to talk to both coaches before the match. For David Moore, he was pointing out that Ursuline Academy has a very strong outline attack. Just to be aware of that, 75% of their points this year have come from the sidelines. He also wants to see his team challenge them a little bit more. He wants to see those challenges increase a little bit from the last 2 tournament games. And it's also the last home match for the 6 senior members for Bourne. Wants to see a sense of togetherness the final time here on this court. Kevin Goyette, the head coach for Ursuline Academy, said that they used to play Bourne twice a year. Wants them to know their style and use that to their advantage. He also pointed out the Ursuline Academy endurance factor. Wants them to go 5 sets today. Bourne in purple, Ursuline Academy in green. Lily Russell to serve first. That's a good one towards the back line. Running on over to the side to try to save it is Kelly. And it will be short on the volley over by Ella Consigli, the senior. Another big crowd in attendance today. A lot of parents, families, siblings, alumni from both schools. The student section still making their way in slowly but surely. Nice dig out, but it's not going to work. Sydney Long tried to get it up in the air for Lauren Kelly. Too quick for Bourne early on. Here's Russell again from that right side. That's an ace point off the top of the net. Bridget Powell was closest to it for the Bears. There's Russell again. It drops down again. Tarantola, the captain, had the closest read on it. Ended up on her left side. It's already 4-0 Bourne. Student section rising to their feet early on. Deflected off of Tarantola, left on the side, and it'll be short by Sydney Long. Ursuline Academy was in this position last year. They made the Elite Eight, were at the number 1 seed, who are also 18-3. That was Bellingham. And they fell 3-0 in a sweep. Rosignol for Hallinan, back 4, Michaela Muldoon for the kill. It's all Bourne early on in this one, 6 straight to start the match. This time Lily Russell's gonna serve it on the left side. Again off the top of the net, a nice read by Tarantola, and a left short for Powell, but too much power. Russell again towards the back, miss hit off of Ella Consigli, deflected for another ace point. Assistant coach Julia Goyette talking to her father, the head coach Kevin, as that service going to be short about when they might use that first timeout. Not going to happen yet though. The substitution for Ursuline Academy is going to be Maddie Lubov. She'll come in for Ella Consigli. 8-1 Bourne over Ursuline. That's Kelly on the serve. The libero Mora will keep it. Hallinan on the left for Nola Timo for the kill. Deflected off the arms of Carly Tarantola. Ariana McCarthy comes in for Bourne for Avery Morrill. Maddie Rosignol will be on the service on the mid-left side. Shorter serve that time. The libero Luber kept it up. Goes back over. Rosignol reads it. Hallinan with two hands for Nola Timo. And it drops after a double hit on the side by Lubov. And a timeout is called by Ursuline Academy. 10-1 Bourne in set one. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Back out of the timeout. It'll be a service for the Canalmen and Madeline Rosignol, with Bourne leading Ursuline Academy 10-1 here in set number one of this Division IV Elite Eight matchup. Rosignol towards the back line. Tarantola keeps it up. Kelly looks to leave it short, volleyed over by Powell. Russell for Hallinan. How about Nola Timo? Deflected up and a Bourne point. See, it looked like might have been a violation. Maybe someone hit the side of the net. Couldn't tell from here. Rosignol. Now it's Lauren Kelly trying to set it up back door for Lubov, kept up by Russell. Hallinan for Muldoon, tried to underhand it. It's not going to be there. Good amount of fans from Ursuline Academy here in attendance. That school located in Dedham, Mass. Sydney Long, the sophomore, to take the serve for the Bears. Long with a good service, 4-4, as Russell took it first. Timo looks to go to Muldoon with the punch, kept alive by Luber. Short on the kill attempt was Carly Tarantola, one of two team captains. It's her and Luber. Charlotte Peck going to sub into the match for Sydney Long. And now on the serve will be Michaela Muldoon, the senior member. Probably got the best dog in the SEC here at all of the games. Actually made the newspaper article in one of the last games. Service going to be a little bit too far out of the back line. Lily Simpson comes back up top. Also to note, Izzy Borgonzi for Ursuline Academy is not active today. One of the senior members, she did not make the trip. So we'll see if that's going to play a factor at all as this match goes on. Timo to take it for Bourne. Well, Timo will be short on the serve. We also got to talk to Coach David Moore about what he wanted to see different from his team. I know they swept both of the round of 32 and Sweet 16 matchups against Tri-County in the round of 32 and Hamilton Wenham in the Sweet 16. But some fixes that he wanted to see were to shut down the opposing runs that they might have, as now it's 2 in a row for the Bears. Wants to shut it down and get back in the system. There's been a couple of instances in the state tournament run where the opponent, the road side, has just gone 4 or 5 straight points. Some differences that Coach Goyette wants to see for Ursuline Academy compared to last year's Elite Eight. He said that this team believes more. Definitely has more of a believing and adversity factor than last year's team, as Russell's kill attempt will get blocked right up top by Lauren Kelly. They also finished 3 games better this year. 13-7 was their regular season record. They went 10-10 last year when they were seeded number 8 in Division IV. Taking it will be the junior Gabby Bishop. Bishop a nice service. Muldoon leaves it back for Hallinan, who will be short. Simpson with the challenge. Bishop to take it again. She always does. Lines up right in the middle. Plays it towards the middle. Morrow from Muldoon. Leaves it back for Lily Russell. The soft touch too short. That's a run coming here that we didn't want. That's going to lead to a Coach David Moore timeout. Dan and I will take another break. 13-8 here in set one. Out of the timeout, the junior Gabby Bishop will take the serve. And a 13-8 set one score with Bourne leading. 5 straight points here for the Bears. Morrow's going to dig it out. Off the top of the net, Muldoon for Hallinan, who's just going to punch it over. Luber, left side, and it's going up in the air. It's another Bears point. That was Bishop setting it up for Tarantola that time. And Bishop will take it again. A little bit of a further serve. Morrill takes it again. Muldoon in the middle for Nola Timo. Deflected. You bet. That'll be another kill. Rosignol will come back up top for the sophomore Ariana McCarthy. Avery Morrow will be on the serve. Luber digs it out. Bishop will leave it short for Tarantola. Goes over the net. Hallinan towards the rafters, and that'll work. Lily Simpson earning the point for Ursuline Academy. Sydney Long is going to sub back in here. She'll come in for Charlotte Peck. Both of these squads each have 6 senior members. Also very sophomore heavy as well, along with the seniors. Ursuline Academy has 3 juniors. The Bourne Canalmen have 1. No freshmen on either side. That's Rosignol going for it. Nice few deflections. It goes over by Lauren Kelly. Muldoon for Hallinan. That's down for the kill. And Hallinan will take the service. The St. Anselm commit for next year will play it into the middle. Bishop looks to set it up for the assist over on the left side. Deflected off of Sydney Long. Bridget Powell comes into the match. Ava Marshall is going to substitute in for Lily Simpson. And Marshall will take it. Timo up in the air, Hallinan for Russell, blocked up top by Sydney Long. Timo for Hallinan, leaves it for Rosignol, up in the air, but a violation. Looks like another pole or net touch by Ursuline Academy. Simpson's back into the match for Ava Marshall. Marshall will head out as well as Lily Russell lines up on the right to take the serve towards that corner. Bishop looks to set it up short, flying in, and it's still alive here. Hallinan gets it over. Oh my goodness! Sophia Hallinan, the play of her career. I don't believe it. And Russell's going to earn the ace to boot. (18-12) Bourne in set one. Bishop looks to set it up again for Long. Too much. Bishop and Hallinan, similar players in terms of their style, look to set it up for a lot of the assists. Bishop going to go for the assist again. That's Long going for it. Hallinan with the dig. Deflected up. Timo and Muldoon can't send it over. Maddie Lubov is into the match for Gabby Bishop. And Lauren Kelly, the sophomore, will take the serve. Kelly lines up on the mid-right side to Avery Morrill. Sophia Hallinan for Michaela Muldoon, dropping quickly. Long gets it back in the air. The one-hand kill will work. Deflected off of Timo. That's Maddie Lubov earning the point. There's Kelly again, high in the air. And again, too much. Nice read by Morrill to let that one go. McCarthy's back in for Morrill. Madeline Rosignol is on the serve. We got to talk to Madeline Rosignol, latest episode of Keeping Up with the Canalmen. Make sure to check that out on Bourne Community TV if you haven't yet. Got to talk about the preview for this Elite Eight matchup. And again, that's too much power and no deflection. Works for Sydney Long. You could see Kevin Goyette and the Bears players not too happy that there wasn't a deflection called. I thought it could have gone either way. Tough to tell from back here. A nice dig out short by Long. Sending it over is going to have to be Lubov, and she does. Rosignol sets it up short for Hallinan. Left side, Nola Timo deflected. Nice retreat by Luber. Still alive. Long goes for it, and it's down for the kill. Rosignol couldn't get the reach. Now it's Sydney Long. Long with a lot of power. Russell reads it. Hallinan back for Timo. It's been working all year, not that time. And again, they're trying to argue that it didn't take a touch. Very close as it was short by Lubov. Still alive here. McCarthy able to read it just in time. Timo in the mix for Hallinan with two hands, backing up. Nice read, and it's over into the bleachers. Here comes Peck substituting in for Long. The sophomore for sophomore substitution. Going to be key today for them. As Michaela Muldoon lines up for the service, 22-15. Muldoon with the one-hander. Kelly sets it up short. Deflected. Russell's got it after Tarantola sent it over. How about Timo on the left? And it's down. Another nice block right up top. Looks like it was Maddie Lubov, the senior. Simpson comes back up top for Bridget Powell. The libero, Rowan Luber, on the service. Morrill for Muldoon, leaves it behind for Timo, and we have a carry violation. Again, similar to the last two-time state tournament matchups, you have four officials here, the two de facto referees and the two line judges. Hallinan for Muldoon, leaves it short for Hallinan, and again, there it is on the soft touch. Now let's see what the senior Nola Timo can do. But first, the timeout is called by Ursuline Academy. 23-17 in set one. We'll be right back. Nola Timo's on the serve and a 23-17 score in set one. Bourne on top of Ursuline Academy. The Canalmen have won 21 consecutive sets in state tournament play. 2 points away from making it 22. Won't get to one that time as the service is short. Bishop checks back in for Lubov. And Bishop will be on the serve. Had a nice run earlier. Coach David Moore still with one timeout for the Canalmen. Coach Goyette for the Bears. He has used both of them here in the first set. Morrill for Muldoon, left short. That's Hallinan. Rosignol comes in for McCarthy as it's set point. It'll be in the hands of the senior Avery Morrill. Morrill gets it over the net. Bishop runs in, leaves it behind for Tarantola. Morrill's got it. Muldoon with two hands over to the left. Lily Russell kept alive by Bishop. Flying in is Luber, sent over. Muldoon's got it. After sending it was Kelly. How about Sophia Hallinan again? That'll end set one. Standing O inside the Bourne High Gym. 25-18, the Canalmen take it. Dan and I will take a 3-minute break. We'll be back for set two in just a few moments.
Hey sports fans, you're watching BTV Sports. You can catch this and other Bourne High School home games on Bourne Community Television. Find this BTV Sports presentation and other games on BourneTV.com and also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
All right, here we go back inside the Bourne High School Gymnasium, about ready to start set number two in this Division IV Elite 8 volleyball matchup between your Bourne Canalmen and the visiting Ursuline Academy Bears. Bourne took the first set 25-18, a nice back and forth set to start out today's Elite 8 match. Timo gets it for Hallinan, leaves it behind for Maddie Rosignol. The one-arm hit, backing on up is Tarantola, and volleying it over is Powell. Hallinan will go to Nola Timo. The soft touch will be down for the kill. Rosignol takes the serve again. Running on in is Kelly, and it's left short on the other side by Maddie Lubov. And just as a reminder that the winner of this match will take on Rockland in the Final Four. I know everybody here in Bourne was hoping for Carver, but a little rivalry match. But Rockland did get the upset win last night. Sending that one up is Luber, and it's volleyed over by Lubov. Hallinan plays it back for Russell, up in the air by Tarantola. Volleyed? How about Sydney Long going for it, blocked up high. Left short again, and running in to take it is Powell. Rosignol, a nice dive. Hallinan gets it over, and that'll work. So it gets deflected out off of Lauren Kelly. Here's Rosignol towards the back. Volleying it over is Long. Russell, Hallinan for Ari McCarthy. Read nicely. That was Kelly getting it, left behind for Lubov. Russell now to Nola Timo, deflected and out. That's Kelly again, leaving it behind for Long, blocked up by Nola Timo. Rosignol to take it again, 5-0 here in set two. A nice dig out. Luber gets to it, and it's sent back over on the reverse by Kelly. Hallinan receives it to Michaela Muldoon, you bet. Another nice string to start out a set for the Canalmen. Senior Rosignol is going to take it again. Deflected out, ace point off of Rowan Luber. We'll see if this leads to a timeout. And it will. Timeout. Ursuline Academy. 7-0 in set two. We'll be right back. All right, out of the timeout, Rosignol to take it. Left behind, that's Long, and it drops down in the back. A nice kill by Sydney Long. Sydney Long to take it now. Ends the run of 7 in a row. Long with a nice serve over. Russell keeps it in the air. Sophia Hallinan for Michaela Muldoon. It's going to go back over. McCarthy took it, and Timo couldn't get to it in time. And Coach Moore just telling Ariana McCarthy to just play it off to the side and a little bit higher next time. All right, the sophomore Sydney Long will take it again on the mid-right side. Long towards the back. Russell for Hallinan for Nola Timo. And it almost got blocked up top, but it falls down on the Ursuline Academy side. Powell and Lubov both went up for it. In comes Charlotte Peck. Muldoon towards the corner, ace point off of Charlotte Peck. Great coaching staffs on both sides. Assistant coaches for David Moore for Bourne, Kara Russell, Neelan Dunlop, and Cassie Lee. The assistant coaches for Ursuline Academy, Julia Goyette, who is the daughter of Kevin Goyette, the head coach, as Timo will get the kill. Also an assistant, Basha Molinario. Muldoon to take it again on that right side, but it goes out of play. Now it's Rowan Luber, the libero for the Bears, to take it right in the middle. 10-3 in set 2, Bourne leads. Nice service as Russell had to get down on 2 knees. Hallinan will send it over. Running in to get it back up is Kelly. Luber sends it over again. Russell, Muldoon, Hallinan, not there. Timo still alive. Russell, Muldoon, the no-look, still alive again, and it won't go over. Peck couldn't get it high enough in the air to try to set it up for Tarantola. Timo, too much. Gabby Bishop subbing in now for Ursuline Academy for Maddie Lubov. And Bishop will be the one to take it. Russell sets it up for Muldoon on the right side. Comes back over to Russell, who's able to get it right inside that back line for the kill. Now it's Avery Morrill to take it. Morrill, nice line drive. Peck puts it up in the air. Bishop runs in to get it back in play, and Kelly will send it over. Timo for Muldoon, over to Sophia Hallinan. Is it in? No, it's not. Had to wait for a second. Everybody thought it was in. The line judge said out. There was a discussion going on with the two main officials. Tarantola, short. Russell up in the air. Muldoon for Rosignol, short. She tried to go with the left hand that time. Tarantola. Dig out by Timo. Muldoon plays it back for Russell, and it's barely short. The captain Tarantola to take it again, 12-7 in set 2. Timo for Muldoon again up top. Muldoon looking for a lot of assists today. That's going to be one right there. Lily Russell is the one that sent it over. Nice dig out again. Played on backwards by Bishop. Luber over the net to Timo, to Hallinan, to Russell. Too much. Ava Marshall and Bridget Powell are going to check in. Marshall will be the only substitution. Powell just comes in one-on-one. Ava Marshall, a sophomore for Ursuline Academy. Just looking up and down this roster, Ursuline Academy is going to be back. 8 sophomores, and a lot of them are getting action here tonight. Nola Timo looking for it that time, but she played it out off to the right sideline. Hallinan, no look. There it is. Now serving it will be Lily Russell, but first another substitution for Ursuline. Then comes Lily Simpson for Ava Marshall. Bishop back. Hallinan now for Timo. That's deflected and down. Partial block by Lauren Kelly. Doesn't help get it up in the air. Russell again goes for it. Kept alive by Tarantola. Bishop leaves it short. Hallinan gets it after Powell sent it over. Muldoon looking for it. Blocked up high. Morrill and Timo gave it a chase. It's not there. But Timo with a nice snag after it was deflected by one of the scorebook keepers right down at the A-team crew right down there. Let's see what Lauren Kelly can do as she plays it towards the back. Morrill on a knee. Hallinan up for Muldoon. The libero Luber keeps it alive. Back over to Long. 2 hands and still alive. Morrill with the reverse will get it over. And it drops. Just a miscue and a misread by Tarantola and Kelly. McCarthy's in for Morrill. Rosignol will be on the serve. It stays in play. Kelly keeps it up. And it's off the roof, and Tarantola, even with the dive, can't get it over. Rosignol will be short on the serve. It goes back over to the Bears. Sydney Long on the service. Morrow comes in for Rosignol for Bourne. The sophomore lines it up, and it's played off the top of the net. Timo to Hallinan and Muldoon on the right side. Back up by Tarantola. Kelly leaves it, and McCarthy got a piece, but it's down by Lubob. Russell, Hallinan, 2 hands for Timo, deflected, still alive as it's gonna drop down. With the 2 captains, Luber, Tarantola, again each having a chance at it, but it just takes wild deflections. They got some V-shaped stuff right in the rafters, can take a funny bounce, a couple deflections. There's also the basketball hoops that are played up now, so it could always hit off the backboard. Here's Muldoon into the middle for Luber. Hallinan with the reach. Close to a violation, but they will say a Bourne point. (19-12) Bourne leads. Muldoon on the right side towards the corner. Peck keeps it up. Kelly sends it back over to Tarantola. Russell and Moore were both retreating, but it drops inside the outline. Rowan Luber, one of the 6 senior members. With good pace on it, Russell will put it in the air. Muldoon leaves it on the right for Timo, blocked but out of play. Simpson and Tarantola both with the arms up. Timo line drive serve again. Kelly looks to play it back that time, but it's too much. Lubov was going for it towards the end line. There's the ready for play. Bourne 4 points away from taking the second set. Tarantola up. Kelly back to the left side, blocked. Kelly high in the air. Morrow for Muldoon, leaves it for Sophia Hallinan. A nice dig out. Now Muldoon for Morrow is going to put high for Ariana McCarthy, the sophomore, and a nice block to earn the point by Lily Simpson. Gabby Bishop subs back in for Maddie Lubov. Bishop to take it. Bishop with a nice serve over towards the back line. Morrow for Muldoon on the right. The sophomore McCarthy going for it. Luber keeps it alive. Bishop for Tarantola, blocked. Hallinan's going to try a second time. Still alive, and it won't go over. Rosignol will come up top for McCarthy. We always talk about the play of the big three, Muldoon, Timo, and Hallinan, but you can't leave out Russell and Rosignol, the key pieces for the Bourne Canalmen side, not just this year, for a couple of years now. Timo for Muldoon, backdoor for Hallinan, trying to go to the far side. Bishop keeps it alive. That was Luber keeping it up. Morrill now for Bourne. In the middle, Russell sent it over. Bishop in the air. Luber trying to find the arms, and it works for Lauren Kelly. Backdoor, that's Hallinan, but it's out. Now, hold on a minute. Unless they said it was deflected, the line judge said it was out. Both the officials said it was a Bourne point. Looks like top of the net was the issue. Libero to Libero on the serve. Bishop runs in, looks to set it up behind for Tarantola. More for Muldoon in the middle. Left side, Lily Russell going for the corner. It's down! Right on the corner. And that's set point yet again. Morrow short serve. Played behind, they got to get it over, and they do. Nice work by Luber. Muldoon for Russell. It's down. Hold on, they said it was out. So it's going to be an Ursuline Academy point. Sydney Long is in for Charlotte Peck. Carly Tarantola's on the service. Got to have at least 9 straight to keep it going. Tarantola gets it. Timo, Muldoon, Hallinan! Too much again. Tarantola again. Timo with 2 hands. Muldoon. How about Lily Russell? There it is. The Canalmen are 1 set away from going back to the Final Four. Another standing O. Dan and I will be right back for the 3rd set.
Hey sports fan, you're watching BTV Sports. You can catch this and other Bourne High School home games on Bourne Community Television. Find this BTV Sports presentation and other games on BourneTV.com and also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.
All right, here we go. Start of set 3. The Canalmen will serve first again. Lily Russell will be taking it on that right side. Started out 8 straight earlier in set 1. Let's see what happens here. It'll be at least 1 now. Is flying hard into the side as Bishop. Looks like she's okay. That's good to see. Nice to have that padding over there. The scores in the first 2 sets, 25-18 and 25-16. Thank you for joining us on any of our platforms. Keegan Hamblin on commentary. Dan Vinciguerra once again running the camera. That's Lauren Kelly setting it up, and it's down for the kill by Sydney Long. Subbing in is going to be Maddie Lubov for Gabby Bishop. Lauren Kelly to take the serve on the right side. Short on the serve. Rosignol now to take it. A nice serve towards the back to Luber. Kelly sets it up short, trying to go for it, but not getting it was Powell. How about Nola Timo on the left? Not there yet. Rosignol down on the knee, Hallinan flying to get it to Timo again. There it is. Bodies flying everywhere. This is why it's the Elite 8. You got to put your heart into it. Ace point, unable to get it was Luber. Again, a tremendous crowd here today, both of Bourne and Ursuline Academy, family, friends, alumni, and students as well. We see a lot of Ursuline Academy students here in the stands today. Probably a lot of them are junior varsity and freshman volleyball players. The student section theme today was supposed to be pajama theme. I think only 2 people are dressed up. Somebody's in a Bugs Bunny outfit, and somebody's a gingerbread cookie over there in those onesies over there. Nice read. Kelly backs up. Over with 2 hands, but it goes out. Off of Hallinan. Lubov will earn the point. Morrill's in for Rosignol, for Bourne. Sydney Long will be on the service for Ursuline Academy. Russell back for Morrill. Gets it back in for Timo on the left side towards the corner. Up in the fan, dropping quick. Luber, a nice read. Sent back over underhand by Powell. Sophia Hallinan for Michaela Muldoon. Charlotte Peck subbing in for Sydney Long. Just had to wait for one of the Ursuline players. Looks like Bridget Powell just had to tie her shoe real quick. All right, here's Michaela Muldoon on the right side. Muldoon with pace, but short. Yeah, it seems like every time Bourne misses a serve, it just hits the white part of the net, and then it's a 50-50 chance whether it's going over or not. Rowan Luber. Another good serve, a lot of power on it. Muldoon for Timo, and it's out. Is there a deflection? No, there isn't. Charlotte Peck was the closest to it. Bourne still up 6-4. Russell for Muldoon leaves it behind for Sophia Hallinan, and it drops in front of 3 Bears players. Diving on the ground were Lauren Kelly and Lily Simpson. It's Tarantola sending it over. Muldoon leaves it back. Morrill back again on the left side for Lily Russell, but again, too far out of the back line. That runs at 7-5. Bourne still in front. Gabrielle Bishop is going to be in for Maddie Lubov. And first time Anna Lacey, the junior for Ursuline Academy, comes in for Lauren Kelly. A lot of depth to go around on both sides. So always good to have that depth. You can go to anybody on the bench. If you're Coach Moore or Coach Goyette. Muldoon going to fly in to Lily Russell on the left side, kept up by Luber. Bishop for Tarantola. Might have been partially blocked, but Morrill gets the dig. Muldoon for Russell on the left. That's down for the kill. Rosignol back up top for the sophomore Ari McCarthy. Peck keeps it alive. Bishop for Tarantola with two hands, right to Hallinan. Muldoon back for Hallinan on the left, off of Luber, and towards the student section. It's short. There's a block by Allen, and she earns the point. Lily Simpson was the one trying to get it over for the Bears. Avery Morrill tried to go cross court, will be short. Sydney Long will sub in. Peck will come out. The captain, Tarantola, will be on the serve. Tarantola into the middle. Morrill, Muldoon for Rosignol. Luber with the dig out. Bishop looks to go to Long. I don't know if there was a block by Hallinan or not. I don't think there was. Hallinan, one of the team captains, to take it. High serve, ace point. Tarantola tried to dive to get it, but it's just in that perfect spot right along the edge of the line as it just sneaks over the net. 12-6, Bourne leads in set 3. Luber to Bishop, over to Sydney Long, and it's out. Hallinan to take it again. Tarantola up in the air. Bishop leaves it for Long a second time. Hallinan, Rosignol, Lily Russell deflected. Luber leaves it for Tarantola. Bishop looks to go to the left side for Sydney Long. Timo with two hands. Morrill can't catch up. Couple nice rallies today. That time it ends up in Ursuline's favor. So Powell comes in up top for Luber, and Marshall's in for Simpson. Marshall short. Simpson comes back in. And Coach Goyette is going to use a timeout here. 14-7, Bourne leads. We'll take another break. We'll be right back. All right, out of the timeout, Lily Russell's going to be on the serve. 14-7, Bourne leads. Canalmen 11 points away from going back to the Final Four. It's number 4 to take it. Nice read. And sending it over will be Lacey. Morrill for Hallinan in the middle, leaves it behind. Muldoon had to do a soft retreat. Still in the air and getting it over is Kelly Hallinan looking to go to the back. A nice dig by Tarantola. Rosignol keeps it alive. Hallinan for Timo on the left for the kill. Russell again. Luber keeps it alive, heading towards the stands is Lacey. Powell will send it over to Lily Russell in the back. Hallinan for Muldoon, another soft touch. 2 players there. Powell gets it. Morrill on the dig. Russell the underhand, and it won't go over. Subbing in now is going to be the senior, Grace Hurley, as well as Lauren Kelly. Bishop and Lacey come out. Lauren Kelly's going to take it. Nice serve by Kelly. Hallinan can't dive to it. That'll be an ace point. Kelly again to take a lot more power that time. Timo, Hallinan, back left side. Tarantola keeps it up. Kelly up in the air. It gets deflected out. Nice work by Sydney Long to force that deflection. Timo for Hallinan, leaves it again on the left. Up in the air by Kelly. Luber calls for it. Long's going to send it over. Morrill a nice dig. Hallinan with 2 hands. Sets it up for Rosignol. Too much. Kelly again on the mid-right side. Right to Avery Morrill. Hallinan the no-look. That's her signature move. McCarthy's in for Morrill. Rosignol on the serve. Bourne is 9 points away. And an ace point deflected off of Rowan Luber. Russell keeps it alive after Hurley sent it. Hallinan for Timo. Not there that time. Kelly, oh, that looked like a carry. They didn't call it. Russell for Muldoon. There it is. Drops right on the left side of Lauren Kelly. Rosignol again goes for it, a nice dig out. It's going to end up to Grace Hurley. Might have been blocked, or maybe not. Nope, no deflection up top by Muldoon. Tarantola sends it over. Timo looking to go to the corner. Luber, a nice retreat. Up in the air by Kelly. Hurley sends it out of play off to the right. And the Canalmen are now 5 points away. Again, if Bourne holds on, they're taking on Rockland in the final 4. It's down for an ace point by Maddie Rosignol. (21-11) in set 3. Maddie Rosignol yet again. Had a little bit of a misstep, but able to get it over the net. Luber for Kelly, deflected. Muldoon back on the left for Timo. It's short. Morrill's back in. Long on the serve. That's down for an ace point. A nice serve right off the top of the net. Nothing Ari McCarthy could do about that one. Timo for Hallinan, leaves it on the right for Muldoon. It's short. It's another run coming here. That's 3 in a row. High service. Russell will keep it up. Hallinan looks to the left for Timo again. It's out. It goes off of Long. Peck is going to sub back in, most likely for Long, and she will. That's Michaela Muldoon. And Coach Julia Goyette complaining over there. Stay in your lane. The score is right. Hallinan might have gotten a touch, and it's sent over by Hurley. Morrill, Muldoon for Hallinan for the kill. Muldoon to take it again on the right side. It's down, and now it's match point. Everybody rising to their feet. Here we go. It's Muldoon to take it. It's going to be short. The Canalmen looking to go to their third consecutive Final Four. Rowan Luber now on the serve. In the middle, high, Russell, Muldoon for Nola Timo. Still alive, Kelly gets it back in. Morrill's there on the dig. Muldoon for Timo again, blocked but out! The Canalmen are Final Four bound again! Handshake line will go on. Congrats to Ursuline Academy for another great season. Second year in a row, though, they're out in 3 in the Elite Eight. Well, we are going to have a lot of fun on our postgame, but first, AD Kristen Alexander and I got to do the trophy and banner presentation. A lot more coming up here on Bourne Community TV. Don't go anywhere.
At this time, I'd like to kick off the MIAA Division Final Four. First off, we'd like to congratulate Ursuline Academy on a great season. And our 2025 Girls Volleyball Division 4 Final Four, OT4.
All right, here we go. 3-0 is the final. Bourne gets the win over Ursuline Academy. It's the third year in a row they are going back to the Final Four. We're here with three of our Canalmen players, all senior members, Michaela Muldoon, Nola Timo, and Sophia Hallinan. Michaela, I'm going to start with you. This must never get old for you guys going back to the Final Four. Just talk about the whole game today.
Obviously, we got here bright and early, which is fun. We got to do like our normal warm-up and settle in, and then the game started, and it was just like all of our settling got like thrown out of the window. We were just like pushed in, full of energy, and it was so much fun. I think especially for us seniors, like this is like a whole like different experience, even though we have been here twice, or twice 2 other times, but like at the last few points of the game, it's just like so surreal that we were here again, and like everyone in here had so much energy, and it was just so much fun.
Noel, I want you to talk about, we all knew coming in that this was going to be the final game on the volleyball side here on the home court. Just what were the emotions like just being out there throughout the game today?
I think it was definitely bittersweet. That's a good word for it. But I know we were all super excited to have our last game, and with the outcome we got, I know none of us could be more happy. We played a really good game in my opinion, and I think that it was just overall a lot of emotions out there with like being sad and happy and excited and all of that, but I think that we pulled it all together and handled our emotions very well.
Sophia, I know we talk about the fans pretty much every single time we do a post-game interview, but you can see it's getting more and more packed as the tournament run goes on. Just talk about the support from parents, family, students, and alumni all being here.
Like, honestly, it's just that feeling that you just can't explain, like, especially at this game, like, where I'm kind of in denial that was my last game playing volleyball in this gym, but like just turning and after a crazy point looking over, seeing my friends' parents, all my friends in the stands, like everyone that's ever supported me all throughout my life. I even have like old teachers showing up that I haven't seen in years, and they're showing up with their kids, and like just seeing those examples and like seeing the girls that we coach over the summer come and see the games and see what they could be in a couple of years. It's just like a really out of world experience, and like I'm just so appreciative, like I can't even put into words.
Now, I know you guys have all been around here for a few years now, but Michaela, what makes this team different than the other teams? Why is this team special?
Oh my gosh, this team is so special. I feel like being here, we've all been here since we were freshmen, and every single year we get to experience a new team, but like this team in particular, we've been so close this season, and like even like in volleyball, outside of volleyball in school, like we've gotten so close this year, so it's really special to see, and it's going to be really sad to leave, but
yeah. Nola, we didn't see really that much depth off the bench come in today, but just talk about the depth and just having those players ready to go maybe in games like this, because you still got at least one, maybe 2 more games to go where maybe they might have to step on. Just talk about the depth of the team.
I think that all these girls have worked so hard to get where they have come, and although they don't see the court that much, I think that the energy that they bring to this team makes even more of a difference than their play, and that is something that is really like valuable in a player. And I just hope that, I think that it's like seen that how much they help us with calling in and out, doing all the cheers on the sideline and all of that. It really just like comes all together and helps us a lot in the long run.
Now we're going to do a round table, just a few fun questions to wrap it up. We picked you 3 as our players of the game. You won't be allowed to say each other for this question. If you had to pick a player of the game, who are we picking?
Oh, Maddie Rosignol.
Maddie Rosignol.
Yeah.
Lily Russell.
Yeah, those are all good choices. Everybody was stepping up big, especially the seniors. Ariana McCarthy, the one sophomore getting out there, she's always key. We had a pajama theme or whatever the heck it was supposed to be, nobody dressing up. If you guys had to pick a theme for the Final Four for the students to show up, would you guys decide to pick anything for a theme?
Oh, blackout. I feel like it just looks really slick and cool.
We've been saving this one, so for sure blackout.
All across the board. Blackout.
I mean, I'd probably go whiteout. For me, I feel like whiteout's more intimidating than blackout.
We do whiteout, so.
And then final question, just to wrap it up. You guys are going to be playing Rockland in the Final Four. We're expecting that as of now to be Tuesday at Taunton High School or West Bridgewater. We don't know yet. We'll probably figure it out later tonight. What's going to be the mindset going into that one?
Well, we actually watched Rockland play in their Elite 8 game last night, and we've kind of had our own ideas about like what we need to work on in practice and stuff like that, but the mentality is just like go strong, go hard. Like we just want to start off strong, end strong, everything in between. So yeah.
Sorry, what was the question again?
Just the mindset going into the Final Four.
Definitely a lot of excitement and drive for not even just this entire team, but like for all the players, and excitement and hard work, all of, like every emotion I think that I'm feeling, honestly.
I think a great thing about Bourne is that we go into every game with the same mindset to leave absolutely everything on the court. And I think this game is just going to have a different meaning to that just because it truly could be your last game at any point. So truly leaving everything on the floor and just absolutely hustling and just doing everything we can to put our best foot forward, and that's what we're going to do.
You guys have gotten past step 1, win out all the home games, get this little baby right here. Step 2 coming up, going to be to win the Final Four and get back to the state title. Step 3, if we get there, try to win that state title, get a state title ring. You guys know all that feeling all too well. Dan, again, big shout out to you running our camera. I hope we're back for the Final Four. I know I'm going. I hope you're going to be there as well. We're going to get some pictures with the Final Four trophy as soon as we sign off. But thank you, everybody, for all the support this year inside the Bourne High School gym. We will see you at a neutral site for the Final Four. Keegan Amblett signing off. Be good. We're going to the Final Four. Have a good one, everybody.